all of you delightful beings out there. And welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Horizon Lost World of Darkness Mage, Season 1, Episode 35, Once More with Umbra. We shall begin, as we always do, with introductions. However, I will point out that we will be running Stream Raiders Dungeons mode, so be sure to place your troops for that. It is a rapid-fire mode. Alright, Kerr, you're up.
Hey everyone, I am Kerr, I am the Storyteller, I am here to bring happy fun times to all. Until I want to go curl up in a corner and cry because of what my players do. But, yeah.
Wait, why would you want to throw up and cry?
Oh, you didn't hear about
because
the
we ruined his
shadow
plans.
creature? Yeah, there was this
Oh,
wonderful
no.
shadow creature, had 6 pages of stats. He spent like 3 weeks, pumping it up, getting us
And then it got
excited for it.
bonked. It got bonked.
I one-shot it. So bad that even a card to give it restoration did not save it.
Man.
Our poor DM is feeling defeated.
We're gonna have to take all the weaponry away from you, aren't we?
It's because he grappled it and his body is covered in unshaping runes. Because he's a lunar. And it was a sneak attack against it.
Let's just continue before I lose all faith in humanity.
Well, it's off to you, Alexis.
Hello folks, Nesil playing Alexis McKenna, a member of the Cult of Ecstasy, and I take a lot of drugs and mastery, and I have mastery in time, mind, forces, correspondence, prime, and a little bit of spirit.
If you do enough LSD, you can do all sorts of crazy things with your mind.
That's right.
I am Razim, and I am playing Cody, the funder of the group, as well as he dabbles in basically everything. He's got a bit of this, a bit of that, and if you shake his pulse in his hand, you may find yourself changing. Off to you, Tanya.
Dr. Portia Wainwright, the resident alchemist, the resident medic, and trying to apply a bit of a clutch to Cody before he just, goes full supervillain. Being played by Tanya, trying desperately to apply a bit of a clutch to Zim before he goes full supervillain.
Werenimal.
Oh, it's my turn. Hi, I'm Werenimal. I play Werenimal. The group's mundane.
It's just a fancy word for familiar at this point.
I'm the human familiar.
Your avatar says otherwise. Sorry, Tochemay, just...
Well, human until Cody turns me to a moth again.
Joke.
Off to you, Tochemay.
Alright, I am Tochemay, playing War and Peace, a traditionalist mage. We're just trying to hold things together.
Alright, and we're going to go ahead and turn the recap over to Tanya, because she religiously watches the recordings every week.
I have nothing else going on in my life. So,
By the
when
way,
we last
what do you think of Hunter murdering someone? I'm curious.
so I don't watch all of the VODs.
Oh.
I rewatch the Sunday games in order to make sure that I don't miss any details. And I had watched every single one of the werewolf games because I was hoping for a possible crossover episode, and then I caught up just in time for it to get canceled. That made me sad.
Oh.
But I should get caught up on all of the Exalted and Row stuff.
I haven't watched the Friday Row game yet at all because I've been really busy at that time. So I have no idea what Hunter has done yet.
You know what? Since I'm completely caught up on all of my podcasts and I've listened to every song on my rotation to the point that I'm starting to get annoyed at them. Yeah, I'll try to get caught up on all of the different. God damn it, Tochemay.
Tochemay tipped $110. A technocrat has fallen into our group.
Tochemay! Thank you so much for that tip and supporting the channel and keeping everything alive, including myself. Thank you for the support. So back to the recap.
So yes, so we got back to the manor, estate, mansion, large building, very expensive. And to enjoy a week of downtime. And well, it was more enjoyable for some than others. Alexis browsed the news, got up to date on various information, found a very, very horrifyingly powerful person, predicted when the next Uber Eats order was going to be, totally didn't put himself in danger by doing that. I mean, what is a little paradox between friends? While that was going on, Cody was screaming at a haunted skull because he couldn't turn the world into furries yet, and that made him very angry. Warren was posing in the mirror because he's secretly Master Roshi, and he has massive abs, apparently. Werenimal was running around confused. He just vibing. He was just vibing. And Portia, once she was done blackmailing Adamant to give her some clues about why it is that she has the whole shape-shifting curse, she then proceeded to check in on Tycoon, only to discover that he apparently has a familiar who is a sentient raccoon. I'm sure there's no issues with that whatsoever, and that has nothing to do with the fact that we never did find out what the donation goal about a spy was about. Sure, that's not connected in any way. So then, as predicted, the Uber Eats order arrives, slightly attached to a very, very powerful guy from King Arthur's court, who's decided to go turncoat because he's not exactly a big fan of forcing every human to ascend, because that kind of forces everything else to die. And he was about to reveal what the big plan was, which Portia was about to miss because Cody teleported her away from the table. Because he decided that she would much rather enjoy watching Kamen Rider with Tycoon and Domino.
Kamen Rider? I thought that was Power Rangers.
Let's not start that again. Sure.
Alright, Off to you, Kerr.
I wasn't sure if there was anything else or if anyone else was going to say anything, so I was just listening.
I mean, I've got a few things that I would like to do once we get started, but that'll be, once we get started. And I have updated my sheet for the non-lethal shotgun ammo. 5 beanbag rounds, 5 salt rounds, 5 hornet's nests, and 5 empty cartridges for her to stuff whatever in, because it's a shotgun. If it fits, it ships.
All right. So, what did you want to do specifically, Portia, as we get back into things?
Well, after we find out whatever the plan is, I plan on having a plan B in place. So it would need to be after that. And the other thing is, so after Cody had altered the room that she was in to create a closed loop, so if you tried to leave through one door, she'd come in through another. She's just sits down with Domino and Tycoon, watching Kamen Rider, and starts commenting on the really advanced technology that appears to be taking place there, and that Cody would definitely be interested. Domino, you should totally, bring Cody over here so that he can see this stuff. I think he'd really like it.
As Cody appears sitting on the bed.
Okay. Cody's just gonna lounge and watch. So, this is the Power Rangers that the kids are all about.
Oh no.
Hey, Cody.
Go ahead.
Cody,
Kill me.
you hear the sound of what seems to be a sword slowly leaving its sheath.
Cody, just so that you're aware, the raccoon is armed.
I'm not sure what that has to do with anything. I'm just commenting on how
insulting his religion.
interesting this Power Rangers show looks like. I wasn't expecting this, but it's quite interesting.
My dear
Hey,
knight.
let me go ahead and fix that whole Japanese only thing, though.
There's
he's
suddenly
just
a
going-
sword at your throat as you start to reach for your computer. And Tycoon is just looking at him. If you touch one thing here, I will find a way to kill you.
Go for it. If you think you can suffer my death curse, by all means, go for it.
He's going to
Portia's-
slow.
Portia's
He's going to
looking back
slowly
at
glance at
Portia between the two of them.
Portia. Don't mess with my show. As he's going to slowly move the sword away from him.
What's in with your show? I just happened to notice that there was some high-tech gadgetry in use.
I was simply going to make it, not in another language.
It's fine in this language.
The subs versus dubs debate.
I rather disagree, as it's very hard to really appreciate the scene when I don't even understand what they are even saying.
Then read the subtitles.
Well, yes, I can read the subtitles. However, the subtitles come in with whatever inflections I put there with my mind. I don't know which specific word corresponds to which specific syllable in their speech.
That's not the way it works in Japanese.
You know, Cody, you could just ask Alexis to put a translator in your head.
Oh, I was just going to fix it right there, you know?
Yeah,
Here, let me
you don't alter
demonstrate.
this. Don't. Oh no.
And he's going to go for his computer and start working on a new app for automatically translating, the Japanese to English.
So you're not altering the file itself.
Oh, it's going to come out of the TV as English. He's just got to develop the program first. You think he has that just sitting there on his computer?
Yes.
Roll Arete.
Roll
Are you gonna be
irritation.
okay? I was just hoping to reverse the prank on Cody. I didn't think that he would throw an Uno reverse card on my Uno reverse card.
Ah, I am at 5 now. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Whee!
Cody, all of your thoughts are now in Japanese, and you don't understand the language.
I'm sorry. I'm just taking a moment to admire this real quick.
This is the worst botch I have ever seen.
That is actually really impressive.
I've seen worse.
So have I. I've rolled worse, but I'm admiring this for a moment. I'm just admiring it and just taking it in and enjoying it.
I choose to believe the reason for the super botch is that as soon as he fires up the program, he starts getting mauled by a raccoon.
Hey, Cody, are you going to accept that or spend a point of willpower?
Just own it,
Hello
man.
there,
Just own it.
Yote. How are you? And I'm gonna go ahead and own it.
All right, I need you to roll
I
Arete
am ready
plus
to die.
roll Arete plus your highest sphere combined.
Two successes.
Okay, that's that. Double that. What exactly were you trying to do?
Oh, he was writing a program to start automatically, replacing the Japanese speech with English.
So a dub.
Yes,
Google
a dubbing
Translate
app.
combined with Google Translate combined with AI dubbing.
Okay, so that would thankfully that is going to be more explainable magic, so you're not going to trigger that. But that is a botch. Oof. All right, so that's only going to be 12 paradox, but it's not immediately set off.
Actually, yes, it is.
What?
Is there something that you're like driving towards today?
He's burning it off right there, right then, right now.
In front of Domino.
I see
yeah.
no safer place to burn off Paradox than in front of my liege lord, who presumably would not want me to die or have something horrible happen to me, as then I could not be his knight anymore.
Domino can also see the perfect opportunity for something to go.
Mm-hmm.
The
Give me
perfect
a second.
opportunity. The perfect opportunity to curb that hubris.
One moment. Give me a second.
That is still a very impressive botch, I have to say.
All right, so let me see. As that's what. How many points of paradox did you have beforehand? You only had just what you just gained, correct?
Correct.
Your supercomputer begins to fritz, Cody, and a voice suddenly speaks up on it. What the hell are you trying to do?
You've angered the machine spirit. Oh no.
Do you have
Wait, the tech
any?
priest.
Do you have any bloody idea what the hell you just nearly caused to happen, huh? Huh? Do you have an idea? Do you?
Portia, you recognize the voice.
Nope. I do not recognize this individual. I've never seen them or their 8 legs before in my life.
Seems someone had hacked into this. Disconnecting it from all networks.
Yeah, uh-huh. So you going to explain what the hell you did?
Mute.
Excuse me? What the hell do you think you're doing? It is not muted.
Virus scan.
There is, no viruses according to the computer.
When he comes into view holding a rare earth magnet.
Where is Werenimal at the moment? Because last I checked, he was still downstairs. I mean, like if 2 people suddenly vanished up to the room, I could understand him heading up there. But yeah, last I heard, he was at the table.
Oh yeah, I was eating.
So, are you going to tell me what the hell you did?
Well, I don't really see the need to converse with a malicious software, so he continues
I'm not
trying
malicious
to clear
software.
it out.
You just tried to cause a whole hell of a lot of havoc on the digital web. Thank you very much.
I don't see what you mean. I
Yeah,
was
your
simply
fancy.
attempting to translate this Japanese into English.
Yeah, and you were causing havoc on the digital web while you were trying to do that, and causing me to have to fix the mess before it exploded.
Just a quick clarification. Who's this speaking?
You see the image of a little robotic spider suddenly appear on Cody's computer screen.
Oh, hi again.
It's a different one, notably. It does not look the same.
How can you tell?
They have little things. What? You humans look all alike to them.
I will get the fly swatter.
So,
Said I'd be watching.
are you going to explain what the hell you were doing?
I literally just said what I was doing. I mean,
Are you
what's
going
the
to
point of
apologize?
explaining to you if you're not even going to listen to said explanation?
And are you going to apologize for the mess you almost made?
What mess?
FBI, open up!
All the freaking work you just tried to throw on me. You're lucky I caught it before you sent it out. That program was going to destabilize everything on the digital web and try to translate it all from its normal language into your silly what's it? Anguish, whatever.
Ooh, I was not expecting it to be that far-reaching. That sounds like a really, I mean, a lot of problems in the world do stem from miscommunication. So if I were to actually, that would fix so many problems.
No, not for the people who can't speak it, which
Yeah,
is like
No, we're gonna be working on, making the world anthro anyways. Why not go ahead and make a universal language while we're already at it?
many people
Ooh,
have tried before
copy
you.
from we could copy from Firefly, where it's kind of a combination of English and Mandarin, with a few other things mixed in there as well. Yes.
no.
Interesting. That is a great
No.
idea, little malicious software.
I am not malicious software. I'm one of the ones that keeps this digital web running.
Well, that and I got $4.
Who has the power to disconnect you from the internet?
So, just apologize. Say you're not going to do it again, and I'll let you off with a warning.
Oh, very well. I am sorry.
And you're not going to do it again.
Well, considering I work for a fair folk, I do not believe that I could keep any such promise.
He's
For
glaring.
after all, Domino's whims are fickle and random at times.
Domino speaks up. Oh, don't let me get in the way of your vows, my knight. As your liege lord, I am also obligated to do my best to uphold your word, so that you are not placed between a rock and a hard place.
Ah, interesting. Now that is an exploitable statement there, Domino.
Domino just
Why you bully me?
smiles.
But with a statement like that, very well, I will not attempt to unleash I will not attempt to have everything translated into English.
And don't try to backsass me by doing like some other language or some other thing. I'm gonna be watching you, and you're not gonna like what happens if you try and fuck with us.
Very well, very well, very well.
And then the little digital spider is going to vanish from your computer.
Alright, back to working on the translating app, but focusing it only on what he decides he wants to have translated. And only for, you know, those present.
Slow, exasperated sigh.
Hey, Cody,
What?
your supercomputer turns off.
I promised not to translate everything.
Your supercomputer turns off.
This time it got me to scope. Cool. Outside.
Well, I suppose we are trapped here in this room then.
So, Rose making armor for a character that's made out.
So, Domino, as entertaining as all this has been, and as truly enlightening as this show is, there was some very important business I needed to attend to down in the dining hall.
Domino will get up and walk over and open the door. And it
Sounds
just
on the
shows the door. It's just the door. It's just the normal hallway.
A gentleman as always. See you later, Domino. See you later, Cody. She will be closing the door behind her.
The door is fine, my knight. Before Domino will snap his fingers and vanish in a pillar of salt.
Aw. Hoping for one last bit of fuckery.
Don't worry, he opens the door and sees the word fine on the other side.
But yes, you are able to leave the room safely.
Okay. He'll go back to the library then. Alright, Bob, someone is stopping me from working my magic. I need to find a way to stop them.
Bob is just going to look at you before whistling. The fuck did you do pissing off a weaver spirit?
Isn't the Weaver the bad guy?
No, it's one of the three forces that keeps your world alive.
Well, yes.
Oh, you can also get
But as far as I was aware, Gaia is the one that's supposed to be the only good one, and the other two are supposed to be insane.
No, there's the wild, the weaver, and the worm, and Gaia doesn't actually enter into that. She's
Ah.
just sort of the planet itself.
Well, either way, I need to find a way to stop them. What
You
do you have
can't.
for me?
You can't. This is a paradox spirit you're dealing with, boss. Paradox spirits are they're like your kryptonite. When a paradox spirit comes calling, you don't do anything. You go, yes, sir. Thank you, sir. May I have another, sir? Please don't kill me, sir. Those things ain't good and usually ain't very nice.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Boss, when I hear you say that, I feel like you don't see what I'm saying.
Oh, I believe I just need to seek out a higher power.
There isn't than them when it comes to you. Boss, these things are literally what keep mages from becoming gods. That's their job.
Ooh, now that's a wonderful idea.
Boss, don't try it. You're going to die. Seriously,
Where?
don't try it.
Oh, no. I'm not going to become a god. No. Where's that, do I have that phone number for that, demon? I need to get in touch with the, capital G god.
I don't. I just. He just kind of shakes his head a little bit. Boss, weren't you working on stuff with everyone else too? I think you have the phone number over there.
Oh, yes, I do. Very well.
I can make it bigger or smaller.
And he's gonna go down to the dining hall and start looking around for the phone number.
50 bucks. Grace timer. Monster spawner.
Yeah, you'd be able to find it right where it was left, and you would see everyone else also there enjoying the food.
Yeah, so
Well,
as he
I've
comes
had
in,
enough. No, I've done enough for, hogging the spotlight, so, I'll let it move over to others. For a moment, at least.
as he comes into the dining hall. So yeah, there he is, basically fucking arguing with the paradox spirit again. The thing's already inside his computer, and he has the nerve to insult the thing.
Portia, do you have that phone number for the demon that brought that soup?
Not a demon.
Cody, what are you doing now?
Bad things.
Oh,
Very
well,
bad
you
things.
see, I am finding religion.
He means that in the literal sense, probably.
Oh
Like,
no.
physically hunting them down. Probably
Does
with a
any of
gun.
that actually exist?
Wait, what?
Oh, well, you see, demons are definitely real, which kind of lends to the existence of angels, which in turn lends to the existence of, capital G, God.
Yep, singular or plural, either way.
I need
Alright,
to
he's
find
real.
God.
Guess that means I'm going to hell.
You're
Nah.
already there.
No, no, no. You're fine. All you need to do is stay alive long enough for me to finish honing the craft, and then you'll never have to worry about dying again.
Alright, let's keep some of that CP500 around.
I'll do my best to save you, Dos.
So yeah,
And-
Cody now has 2 goals for the campaign, Kerr.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to turn the world furry, and he wants to find God.
Usually when people say they're trying to find God, they're not holding a weapon.
He's not going... No! Why do you think he's holding a weapon?
Proverbial.
He's not looking
I'm not
to
sure-
kill God, he's looking to make a deal.
If you're looking to make a deal, you can find Domino instead.
Yeah,
yes,
there's
but
your God.
Domino, you know...
Technically, you know,
Domino
according
is-
to various cultures' interpretations, you could say that he's a god, and he does own your soul. So, I
Well,
mean,
yes. However, the problem is that Domino is not above the Paradox Spirits.
No one is really above the Paradox Spirits.
If anyone
You're
might be, capital G God is.
you're asking for the CEO's manager.
Yes, exactly.
He doesn't exist here anymore.
Cody doesn't know that.
I know.
And he's gonna make a stink until they... He is going full Karen on heaven.
Let me know how that turns out. I'll be over here outside of the blast radius.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. Continuing, Alexis, Warren, how are you guys doing, by the way? As you are eating with your dear new companion,
Good food.
Gale nod. I do try to. I thought something nice would be good for you guys.
Much obliged.
I mean, I am quite pleased with Ferris's cooking, but...
Well, I figured since we were just meeting and I was technically on the other side, I thought I should bring a peace offering and try to be nice.
Which is a pretty good foot forward.
Being polite costs you nothing and can buy you as much as your life.
Yes, Cody. Being polite is free.
I'm sorry we don't have anything for you on such short notice.
He's gonna shake his head. Hey, I'm the one who suddenly showed up for you guys. I'm the one who is infringing on your hospitality right now.
Speaking
no,
of,
this is true.
before-
Ferris, could you please take care of our guest? Thank you.
Before Cody decided to cause some side issues here, you were discussing a potential plan for how to deal with your compatriots and their misguided adventures.
The issue is going to be stopping Arthur, basically. I'm just going to use the shorthand just to make it easier.
Yes, I tend to find the number of syllables a person's acquired title has, the larger the ego.
But yeah, no. If you can stop Arthur, you might be able to stop everything that he's going to be doing. He's the linchpin for everything. Without him and the spear that he has, they can't do the ritual that they're planning to do. The issue is going to be getting to them and getting through them.
And what's your plan?
I can get you there. The issue is, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get you inside the city through its defenses. That's going to be our first hurdle that we're going to have to try to figure out and overcome. Once we're inside, I can guide you to where the palace is and where he is. But again, I'm not sure who all is necessarily going to be in the city. They come and go depending on what needs to be done.
Any way to disguise ourselves?
Well, I mean, it is the Umbra. And considering we have at our disposal the ability to manipulate spirits, so we could come up with some sort of disguise in that fashion.
Right now the city's walls have been reinforced to keep spirits out, because otherwise there's some really nasty things swimming around out there. And there is already word going out about what's going on, and quite a few of the nastier factions are not happy with it. I know at least half of our forces are elsewhere, basically trying to take care of and keep these things from interfering. And it's should be the only core group inside of the city. At least that's what it was. That's what the word was before I left.
I'm sorry. I'm actually trying to blank here. Who was it that worked with spirits a lot? I'm honestly
Reinhardt.
drawing a blank.
Oh,
Yeah, that
right.
was Reinhardt.
Who?
Yeah, I know. Tanya
Yeah,
knows this.
That was Reinhardt.
Who's that?
Do Cody and Alexis know this? Because I was when I directly asked about this several sessions ago, I was told that there'd be a blank in everyone's memory and they would have to figure out what's missing.
As far as
I was
aware,
directly told
he
that.
was not written out of history like Barney was.
I directly asked this.
Well, we've got Kerr here to settle this dispute.
Reinhardt made a deal. Right now, you guys just don't remember the name. You know there was someone who did help you, but you can't remember a face or a name of it. It was random mage number 86. No, obviously,
terms.
Obviously, it was an order of Hermes member, and he was so full of himself that you just written him out of your memory because of how just annoying he was.
See, that makes sense for Cody. That would make sense for Portia. She tends to remember people like that. So right now she's just scratching her head wondering why she can't remember the name of whoever the hell it was that used to do spirit stuff, or why they're not here. She's otherwise going to be letting the conversation continue. She's just thinking to herself.
Could we have some sort of a distraction? Because there's a lot of other factions I want these guys dead too.
That's possible. That's possible, yes. Right now, the way I see it is you can almost split this into 3 separate areas. The first is going to be getting to the city itself, reaching it, and then getting inside. The second is going to be reaching the palace and getting through whatever security measures they may have set up or changed since I left. And then the third is going to be stopping Arthur himself.
Arthur,
do
King
all
of
three
the
of them.
Britons.
I'm just using that just because it would be a simple name all of you know.
I'm saying that because I very recently watched or rewatched for probably the 50th time Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
As you should.
I think I can help you get inside of the city. And I can at least guide you to the palace. So you're not going to just be wandering around.
Well, steps 1 and 2 already solved.
The issue is going to actually be getting into the spirit world and to the city. It's near the edges of the Umbra. It's not a safe place to go.
Especially so close to the wall.
Wonder if calling in our favor to Captain Isaac would help.
His ship could probably get you there.
I'm actually due to send him a care package, so that lines up perfectly with that.
Sounds good to me. Let's see if we can hitch a ride.
Cody does have 5 in correspondence.
It's not correspondence you need spirit magic.
It's Umbra, not physical space.
Yeah.
He's got 4
Yep.
in spirit.
Holy shit.
This is a spirit 5 effect you would need to go as deep as Horizon is. You would, however, be able to protect everybody from the effects of the Deep Umbra. However, navigating to there by yourself is not going to be something you would be able to necessarily do without more help.
Also, it gives Calvin a chance to enjoy a spaceship. An actual legit spaceship.
Spaceship?
Well, I mean, it's
So-
really technically more of like an Umbra ship than a spaceship. They just call it a spaceship because
It's
they're
what
they
in
believe in.
denial.
So, here's the thing about Umbra. It's much like the Feywild in that different people perceive it a different way. It forms itself around the viewer, and because they are absolutely convinced that magic ain't shit, it's just various advanced forces that humanity hasn't yet understood, and the advanced technology and la la la. Yeah, they perceive it as basically like subspace or deep space. So, within their abilities, they just make ships and spacesuits. It's really weird. They need spacesuits in the Umbra or they suffocate, even though there's plenty of air. Yeah,
Weird.
the Umbra is a little weird like that.
But spaceships.
Yes. Captain Isaac has a spaceship, and we have his number.
Nice.
So yeah, I guess put a note in your next care package then and ask for contact.
Aye.
You what? No, I'm kidding.
You shouldn't poke fun at the person who prepares your drugs.
That's a fair point.
So that's the plan.
Hitch a ride with Isaac to get out to Horizon. Then Gale walks us through the city, and then don't know what the fuck we're gonna do once we get to the palace.
Question marks.
Question mark, profit?
Sure.
Something like that, I guess.
The plan looks like grab the spear and run. Haha.
Teehee.
You know, yeah, it could honestly be as simple as just to steal the stick.
It's bonded to him, so it wouldn't work like that.
Okay, then steal the prick. Hey, I
Steal
have
the
me
prick and
morals,
play
but
with this stick.
Oh no.
just headbutts the table. Just
What? You're all get your mind out of the goddamn gutter there, Tanya.
Water nearby, so that's positive.
We're literally talking about stealing.
I don't want to hear about how you want to play with this stick.
Tanya, if you're so eager to play with somebody's stick of that variety, I'm sure Taddy is right there next to you.
Another object.
Actually, no, he's in the kitchen right now.
Alright, well, eventually, he's there for you.
So, welcome to ZGF After Dark. Look, whatever the ritual they need to perform, he can't perform it if he's not there, right? Look, I have me morals, but yeah, I'm not against kidnapping if it means saving the world.
I see no flaw in this logic.
By yourself.
If you think you can catch him, by all means. He's not going to go willingly, I don't think, though.
Oh,
Oh, most
obviously not.
assuredly not. But, at worst comes to worst, we just kill him.
Try to.
I'd rather that we didn't.
Do you know the powers of Arthur?
Well, there is like a small pickup range.
He's
I'm not really.
he's
Oh, you're asking
specifically
him.
Walk in front of me and
he's specifically empowered by the spear of Ragnaminiad.
not dead.
Okay, so, alternative option.
Oh, here's
What
one of the
about
great
we
things
just
about
introduce him to
this is a
Wostein?
cracked vessel that would have food in it. We can keep
That's-
it as is.
Wostein's really been
That's-
needing a walk, so, you know.
That's not a horrible idea.
What do you mean using the nuke is a horrible idea?
I said it's not a horrible idea.
No, that's what I'm saying. How is that not a horrible idea?
Because it'll 100% make sure that the ritual site's destroyed, and hopefully would wipe out all the people responsible. It's not ideal, but it does make a solid plan B.
Just nuking something is always it's a backup plan for sure. Not a great one.
Never. Okay, a nuke is never plan A.
Ah, it looks like Wostein is very eager for this.
Oh, there's somewhere
Speak of the woe nuke, and he shall appear.
I must
Cody?
apologize, but how do you plan on getting a nuke there when you can't just magic your way in?
Cody, please explain why it is that your nuke is sending text messages in the group chat.
Oh, I gave. Why do you think it has a name?
You gave the nuke sentience.
Yes, it has AI.
Why would you do that?
It's making owl
What?
emojis at me.
Wostein can't have emotions.
Okay, so I see red versus blue. When you give emotions to explosive devices, it never goes well.
Ah, yes, I have seen red versus blue too, and Sheila was wonderful.
I was referring to the griff ball, but okay.
So I never had goat.
I love it. Let's just blow.
As Kerr is over there just listening to us and being like, you know, the simple option was this, and now they're going and complicating everything with nukes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Stein, when are you gonna draw a nuke PNG tuber? Whoa, nuke.
Also, I am not sorry for deliberately drilling that hole in the fourth wall. Everyone else does it. Figured I would join in.
I'm sorry, I'm just reading whose thing. Why are you going to try to take a nuke to the city?
Why not?
It's going to be detected.
Of all things, I'm fairly certain that Isaac might have objections to transporting nuclear ordnance on a ship.
Plus it'll get picked up by literally everything, because that thing gives off radiation.
Well, I mean, yes, but not as much as you might think.
Okay, so I put it into a pocket dimension attached to, say, my pocket here, and that way, whenever I need to, I just reach into my pocket and boom, pull out a nuke.
With the pocket dimension inside a hand grenade, confuse the feck out of everyone.
Ooh, that is a great idea. When the hand grenade
I was
goes
being
off, it opens
sarcastic.
up the pocket dimension, and that's even easier.
I will say
being
that's a bad
sarcastic.
turn of phrase. I reach into my pocket and boom.
They could go crazy with that. Okay, so obviously plan A is talk him down, but the fact that you're here means talking, it's clearly not working. So option B is either kidnap him or steal the staff. Maybe cut up the ritual if we can, something to make it not work. Option C for collateral damage.
He's
Okay.
going to not. I'm not sure if I really like the idea of taking a nuclear weapon, though, to a city.
I'm not a fan of it either, but you have to do the calculus: one city versus an entire planet.
Yep. worst comes to worst, I'm okay with using the nuke.
I keep saying this, but you keep adapting to these situations very well.
I like
Do you also
know,
recognize what city this is?
things not getting fucked
Yes. Yes, Warren, I appreciate the grave importance of this. I understand its value. You're not the only
And
person who.
have its own defenses against a technocrat solution.
Also, the city would be much more important to people like the Order of Hermes, who were like the original founders for the city.
Kerr, you realize that you just gave us more reason to want to destroy every little bit of it, right?
Okay. I mean, later we might find a better place to live, but I'm fine.
Well, all of us
I
except for
didn't
Warren.
think so.
So far, our experiences with the Order of Hermes has been one guy that we literally set a domino on to consume him.
So I don't know.
Because he was that much of an asshole.
Pony soil actually.
Yeah, they kind of are. They are kind of dicks.
Especially if you don't have a dick.
Or are they misogynist?
A little bit. The ones that I've met are.
Yeah,
Wow.
they kind of are.
They're traditionalists.
Yes, very traditionalist.
Weird,
Who's tradition?
weird
Yeah, that's what he said.
magical zealots.
Misogynistic, yeah, traditionalist.
Yeah, the Order of Hermes is kind of they follow the old ways, the ways that things were originally, and they kept those alive when everyone else started to change things.
I think Adabin's been Pavloving me. When you said misogynistic traditionalist, I felt like peeling bark off of something. We're getting in the weeds here, though.
But that's your specialty.
Uh-huh.
That's my specialty.
We've got a plan. We can iron out the details on the way. So, step 1 is contact Isaac, find out how long it'll take to get a lift.
Oh no.
I wouldn't mind.
I think my give me one moment. Hang on. My audio just went kaput again. Hang on. Let me see something real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Bye, have a wonderful time.
Out, but someone
Unit
that I
lost.
that took me to game said you might attack them if you did that. But in my
Werenie
opinion,
dead.
Like a warning, you might left click them. Or if you have a spear, spears can be thrown.
Spears can be thrown. That's how we'll get it out of the palace.
As good an idea as any.
I will be back shortly as well. But go ahead and carry on without me.
You know the person with the spear in Hades?
Sorry, my audio just screwed up for a second there. What were you saying, Warren?
You know the game Hades? Who
No,
has the
Portia
spear?
does not know the game. Oh, you mean that? Okay, the actual the video game. Okay.
Yeah.
For some, I thought you were talking about the game that Portia finds herself in with Hades. And it's like, yeah, she doesn't even know that exists yet. Which also begs the question of what he would be in the World of Darkness setting. Because I actually do not know how gods are handled in this system. We don't exactly meet many gods.
Tanya Sapien gave the sable blueberries.
Row, 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 we're running row, row, row.
Might have been a good idea to put on the BRB screen.
And what does Portia
Tanya
know
Sapien
about
is
where
withholding
prime
egg
magic?
from the beachy baby Marten.
Say that again, Warren?
What does Portia know about prime magic and where it comes from?
Prime magic is reality juice. Yep. Prime magic is so you know that you put this liquid in cars and it makes them go. It's like that.
And prime magic comes directly from God.
Oh, I thought you were going somewhere else with that.
That's in the Order of Hermes way of seeing it.
Tanya Sapien is observing the chonk sable.
He floof.
Honk, sable.
I've been looking for the perfect opportunity to host these. You don't want to know how many
Dude.
I have.
Excuse me, sir? Excuse me? Hello. Why
Oh
are
gosh.
you so cute?
The woe nuke.
Excuse me, sir? Excuse me? Hello. Why are you so cute?
Uh-oh.
Excuse me, sir? Excuse me? Hello. Why are you so cute? Excuse me, sir?
So apparently the random Marten vid and the Marten cards can both play at the same time.
Yep. Two separate.
Tanya Sapien is reporting about a yellow-throated marten destroying a snowman, more at 6.
Hello?
Welcome back.
Oh wow.
Thank God.
Take it you had to do a full reboot?
Yeah. I wasn't sure if it actually worked or not. Getting back in now and getting the server back up.
Server's still up.
Okay.
Zim isn't back yet.
And then they reopened again.
Like I said, go ahead and continue on. I'll be back soon.
All right. Well, so what we left off with, Portia was saying that those are solid plans A, B, and C, and she has an idea for a plan D.
Mhm.
Since it's going to probably take a little time to contact Isaac, anyways.
Yes.
She'll need some time to go off and do that. 24 hours for everybody to get ready.
Sounds like an acceptable time. Plus, it's going to take Isaac some time to even see about getting over to you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if we tell Isaac, hey, we're trying to save the entire planet, he'd be on board for that.
Probably. That's a safe guess, especially since he owes you.
And also telling him where we're going.
Oh. Yeah. Do you like ruins? Do you like ruins of what qualifies to you as an alien civilization?
Oh no, it's not an alien civilization. They were at war with Horizon and constantly kept trying to destroy it.
And the storm beat them to it. All right then. That's everything sorted out. So, Werenimal, have you ever wanted to meet a dragon?
Yes.
And have you ever wanted to see what a nightclub for the supernatural looks like?
Figure that'd be pretty cool. So I'm on board for whatever you're going with this.
I have 2 stops I need to make and 4 notes I need to deliver. That is going to be my plan D. And
All right, then.
if anyone wants to go along, you're more than welcome to, but it won't be necessary.
I'd feel safer going with you than
Staying around Cody.
Uh-huh.
He's only going a little crazy. He also appears to be completely absorbed with trying to get his computer working. Look at that. Look at him tinker away. He doesn't even hear me talking about it.
So what? Is there anything else anyone else would like to do though as well?
Yeah, I'd be sending a message to my mentor about going to Horizon.
Okay.
I know I'm a little bit of a disappointment so far since I don't have somebody tutoring yet.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Slow camera pan over to Calvin.
Corral.
What about brain work, please? What about you, Alexis?
Not really anything planned.
Okay.
Just waiting for Isaac, I suppose.
All right, so Portia.
So, yes, what Portia's going to do is she's going to prepare a note. She's going to print off 4 copies of it. And these copies are going to, she's going to like do the whole scroll and wax seal and all that, being all fancy with it.
Mm-hmm.
The rather than a wax seal, it's going to be hardened wood that's holding them shut.
Mm-hmm.
Are
I'm
you
trying to
going
think
to
of
grow the roots?
what?
Putting a seed there and then just growing it around to be the.
No, that's not where I was going with that. That's not where I was going with that. I mean, technically, I think it'd be within her abilities to link that to her own heartbeat, so that if she dies, the wood will instantly decay from around the note.
Yeah, you could do that. That would be a life magic thing.
Okay, so what she's going to do is that if both of her hearts stop, that the scrolls will open themselves. And
Okay.
of course, at will, she can burn them to a crisp if needed.
Mm-hmm. You could try it. Go ahead and roll
Actually,
life.
no. Making them catch fire, that would be no, chemical reaction. Never mind. I was about to say there'd be forces, but no, chemical reaction. All right, what am I rolling?
Entropy.
Go ahead. Yeah, make
Air
your
take.
energy roll. Don't botch it.
Yeah. This is taking place in the lab, so 2 successes.
You would be able to get set up and done.
Okay.
As you would be able to ensure that if anything happens to you, these boxes will reveal the notes.
All right. So my first stop is the dragon down the road. She will be taking a piece of silver lab equipment with her.
Okay.
'Cause she would definitely have some pieces just lying around.
Mm-hmm.
So like a scalpel or a retractor or something.
Sounds good. So you would head off, and it doesn't take too long to get there.
Yeah, it's just down the road.
Mm-hmm.
Just down the road.
So what do you do as you are allowed in to meet?
I thought you were going to describe it all for Werenimal because he wasn't here originally.
Oh, okay. That's right. You're taking Werenimal with you. Sorry, I lost track of that because my headphones decided to start committing honorable seppuku.
Like you do.
So, Werenimal, when you are allowed into this chamber, it is... Think like the Smaug's cave from The Hobbit, and then that did not have enough treasure. This has even more treasure and gold.
Ooh.
And there is a great, massive dragon just laying on a pile of treasure, just kind of relaxing and chilling.
I can't remember the
Alex,
dragon's name.
was like looking at the dragon and all the whole room, just just completely like enthralled by seeing a dragon. It's like starry eyes looking at the dragon.
I can't remember the dragon's name.
Can I help you with something?
Sure, I can't remember the dragon's name.
You probably wouldn't use his name if you wanted to be respectful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fair enough. Don't mean to be disturbing you, but there are some very important matters afoot. And
This hamlet shall
speaking of
not
important matters
fall.
afoot,
Zadar Fox raided my stream with 5 viewers.
Zerda, thank you for that raid. Right now,
Hello there.
Oh,
oh,
never
there
mind.
he is.
Sorry.
I've been back. Hello, Zerda. Thank you very much for that raid. Welcome on in, everybody. I am Razim, and we are doing some Horizon Lost World of Darkness Mage. They just
Your little
came to
poppy's
a-
in, by the way. Sorry. Thought you were done.
I don't know what I can do to fix that.
Fair enough.
And I lost my trail of thought. So anyways, thank you for joining. Hit that follow button, and yeah, thanks for coming by, and thank you for sharing your community, Zerda.
Yeah, the crackle is an old problem. It's at Discord's end.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I just hadn't noticed it today. Weird.
It's been going for a while. I've just been ignoring it. Where was I? Oh yeah, I wouldn't be bothering you if there weren't very important matters afoot. I'm not at liberty to discuss them, but depending on how things go, I have Depending on how things go, I have important information that you may want to know in this box. If I die, the box will open itself, which I hope will underline the importance this has.
I see. He'll nod his head for you to come forward.
She will do so.
So what is it you want from me then?
I don't want anything. This is a matter of, it's an important piece of information, and you may wish to take your own actions once it's provided. For my end, it's a matter of altruism, because if I die, I won't be here to fix anything.
Then do not die.
I'll do my best, but you never know.
I find the best way to deal with something like that is to stack the deck in your favor.
I so badly want to say something, but she wouldn't be the one to say it. So we've already got a nuke in a battleship. What more do you want?
Entropy, my dear.
I think things are stacked in our favor. But you never know, I guess. I'm new to all this crazy stuff anyway.
He's an apprentice that Cody picked up. I'm showing him how this world works.
And I just learned there are dragons, so nice to meet you, I guess.
Sir.
Dragon.
He's going to chuckle and nod slightly to you.
So, yes, if I die and the box opens itself, I wouldn't deign to impose any obligation upon you. The information contained within, you may just shrug, toss it aside, and continue on with your day, and that would be fine. It's something I trust your superior wisdom on.
He will nod his head slightly. Well, I heard shoes in the house.
And of course, compensation for giving us your time. And setting the silver scalpel on top of the box.
He's going to chuckle. Well, you do seem to be polite.
Yeah, I've been doing a fair bit of interacting with entities, let's say of a significant age recently, and it's made me realize that an ounce of respect goes a long way.
But it does, though. You humans seem to have forgotten quite about that.
I've been spending the last week remembering.
Well, if there's anything that you wish, I am more than happy to offer my assistance to you for a price.
But the only things I have of value are my skills.
Oh, I'm sure there's something that we could figure out.
You're making it really difficult not to go into debt here.
Debt is such a harsh term. I prefer to think of it more as investment in your continued future.
Just random hypothetical question. You wouldn't happen to know any of the failings or weaknesses of King Arthur, would you?
He's going to pause and just stare at you for a moment.
You're speaking to the right one now.
Why would you care about that?
She's just going to manually dissolve the box and then hold up the scroll for him.
He's going to reach out and kind of just flick a talon as it's going to float up, and he's just going to start reading it.
Bear in mind that you were supposed to have been reading this after I died.
He gives an offhand nod as he's more focused on this. What does it say exactly?
If you're reading this, our mission has failed and we're dead or worse. I've arranged for this information to reach several major factions at roughly the same time should we fail to return. The group that has been stealing the artifacts around the world is King Arthur's court, and they've established themselves in the ruins of Horizon. They intend to use the city as a staging ground for a global working. They intend to perform a ritual, and those artifacts are involved somehow. We don't know how it will happen, but it will force the awakening and ascension of every human who's standing foot on Earth when it happens. This will almost certainly include the violent death of anything that is not an ascension-capable human. Our chantry has attempted a guerrilla attack on Horizon. A small number of capable mages can often get more done than an army. It was a gamble, but if you're reading this, you already know how that gamble played out. What matters now is that you stop them if you can. If you can't, then at least use this advance warning to evacuate. You may find safety in the Umbra or the Wild, And if there's anything left of Earth after a billion newly forged mages all discover their untrained and unstable powers at the same time, then do your best to make the 6th age a brief one. For what it's worth, we're sorry we couldn't stop them. Know that we did all we could and gave our lives in the attempt.
Nope.
I would like to point out, I wrote that out a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
He's going to slowly look down at you, Portia.
Big
And
guy.
very slowly, you're going to see him move.
Real quick. I bet you wish Cody was there to get you out of this for now, don't you?
No.
Well, this may be a good thing.
And as he gets up, you will see that his scales begin to shift from gold to purest whites. And you will see a great scar on his chest over his heart, where like most of the scales look to have been damaged or torn away.
I take it you have some history with them.
That is putting it as an understatement.
So in the Tales of Arthur, when they mention a dragon, they were talking about you, weren't they?
He nods.
Small world?
He's going to take a slow, deep breath at that.
To be fair, just so it's clear, me choosing to have him on the list of people that she informed was specifically because incredibly old entity with his fingers and everything. That's the kind of person who would need to have this kind of information.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
I mean, the next person on our list was Satan, so I mean...
My name is Satan.
And you would have
This group
remembered
doesn't...
Warren talking about dragons being they're the ones for lessons.
What was that, Cody?
So what was it you said, Zim? No.
We don't know who Lucifer is, do we?
We don't, but
Okay.
his mortal guise is the guy who runs the nightclub where
I
all of the
know of
supernatural
that.
entities meet. Yeah. And then the remaining two names on our list are Marconi and a high-ranking representative for the Malkavians, because it's the only vampire house that she trusts.
And you don't even trust our werewolf friends with a note.
But yes. I can see about offering what assistance I can. However, they already destroyed my physical body once. I would not be much of an assist in actual battle.
In all fairness, we're hoping to avoid actual battle if we can. We only need to get rid of his staff, which is unfortunately bound to him.
It's not a staff. It is a spear. It is a spear
staff.
It is the spear that maintains the wall between the spirit world and the mortal world.
I don't know why I was thinking it's Warren. That's why I was thinking staff.
It is
But
the one thing that prevents spirits from simply walking into the world and returning to the world of what once was.
Where we're at right now, we got transport, we got a guide, we got a layout of the city, but we don't know what the heck we're gonna do once we get inside that palace. I'd really like to find some way to talk him down from it, or at least make it so that he can't perform the ritual. Hoping to avoid body counts if possible, because there is a plan B, and it's plan B for a bomb.
I'm not sure a bomb would be able to stop them.
It'd slow him down long enough for those scrolls to get to the intended parties.
He'll nod his head slightly. It may slow them down. Is there anything else that I can assist you with?
Really, the only thing that I can think of that wouldn't be asking too much from you would be, do you know if he has any hang-ups, weaknesses in battle, fears, phobias, allergies, anything really?
He's going to pause and consider it. Without knowing what the state of Horizon is like and what he has done, I cannot say for sure. However, I will say if he does start using the spear, it can pierce magic, and it is said to be able to pierce the very walls between our worlds.
So you're right, effect if he gets stabbed with it. Good to know.
He can also use it to... What is the term the mortals would use? Ah, yes, I believe I remember one of my servants once showing it to me. I believe the term is orbital bombardment.
That doesn't sound very good.
Doesn't sound very good at all. So, be on the lookout for attacks from above.
Oh, you will see it coming. It's not very quickly. It's not very quick.
But you see, the important thing to remember when fighting a mage is prep time. Now that I know in advance to look out for something above, I'll be able to have that ready and waiting.
He will nod his head slightly.
She's going to take a splinter from the box and set that down next to the scalpel. It's still connected to me heart. So if you see that dissolve, then that means that I died, and if there's if I don't know if it would affect you the same as it would others, but at the very least, you could warn your friends.
He'll nod his head. I'll see what I can do.
And have a drink in my name if it happens, eh?
I would prefer you not dying.
I'd prefer me not dying. But you got a plan for everything.
Fair. That is fair, I suppose. You mortals seem to enjoy dying after only 100 years or so.
We'll see about that. I seem to recall there's a certain group of mages that had some various approaches to extended life. Although one of the final decisions they made, I didn't exactly agree with.
Everyone else who's back at the house, could you guys all roll for a perception roll for me, please? Awareness.
Four.
They both rolled 4. And I don't know where Warren's at. He is at the house. He got 2.
All right. Alexis, Cody, could I please have dexterity plus athletics rolls from both of you?
Tochemay, I thought you went with them.
That was until I decided to write a note.
Yeah, he chose to write the notes. So
Yeah, he has his own he has his own factions he needs to inform.
That one cursed you, Cody. That one cursed you.
Oh, do I die now?
No, you don't die. However, Warren, you don't even notice the presence before something grabs you basically around the neck and pulls you backwards. Alexis and Cody, you both do notice it right before it happens. There's someone there with you, right behind you. And you do try to move and get out of the way to avoid it. However, Alexis, you're not able to keep up with them. Cody, you almost manage to get out of the way before the guy grabs onto basically your supercomputer and tug you through that. And all 3 of you vanish through an open rift.
Ah.
Whee!
I would like to attempt correspondence to wrest control
Your
of
computer
whatever...
is not currently on.
Make a new knife to skin around it.
Is your computer still off from the
Yes.
friggin' spider?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
From the paradox effect, yes.
Okay.
It will be on in about 16 more hours. It will turn back on. However, none of you are in looks to be danger, as the three of you all appear before a beautiful, white, pristine city. The walls rising up almost as far as the eye can see. And you three are standing together before a great gate. The crest of a roaring lion etched on the front of the gates. Hey, Portia.
What?
No, you're fine. You do feel someone tap your shoulder, though.
She's going to have her hand on the shotgun inside her lab coat as she turns to face.
You will see Domino.
Domino, what the fuck are you doing here?
I came to talk to you, darling. It seems someone decided to night nap my knight, and I want him back.
What? When?
Oh, about 30 seconds ago, give or take.
One moment. Just turning back to the dragon, giving a respectful bow. It would seem that this meeting has come to an end. I really need to go.
The dragon will nod his head slightly to Portia.
All right, come on, get in the car. You can explain as we go.
Of course, darling, of course. And back with Alexis, Cody, and Warren, you see what looks to be a knight in full plate armor, helmet, everything, just a short sword sheath at his side. And he's going to bang one hand against his breastplate as he looks at you. Welcome, citizens, as he waves a hand to the gate, to New Camelot.
Called Horizon, you. It's called Horizon, you bastard.
It is now New Camelot. They've claimed it.
It is Horizon.
Not so much for the element of surprise.
She will go full Picard 4 lights.
Set phaser to stun.
There are 4 lights.
Don't worry, Portia. I'm sure you'll be fine. Don't worry. I'm sure everything will be okay. You'll catch up with them, as these three are already partaking in the glories of the city and getting to see the wonders and awesomeness that is here as they plot its imminent destruction. Or Alexis just uses his magic and sends them all back in time, back to the house.
Oh my god, temporal recon.
I mean, this is mages. I don't trust anything that you guys are going to
hello?
possibly do.
Duke.
Hello.
My headset just randomly shut off.
Show you what sounds by the
That was weird.
can
And it said, oh my god, temporal recon.
Yeah, temporal recon came through. It was just a little tinny.
It is not very knightly of you to be stealing me away without warning like that. Especially not to a fellow knight.
I think it was the end of the session.
I don't think Cody cares.
Cody is using his magic in order to force this knight to admit he's not being knightly.
That is not very chivalrous of you.
You were simply given an invitation that you could not turn down.
That's called kidnapping.
We're not kids.
Okay,
Mage
Grant.
napping.
So you
Mage napping.
Are you going to respond?
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
A proper knight
Hell of a response.
A proper knight would have met me fairly on the field of battle, instead of just dragging me to your location, wherever this is. Horizon, I believe?
Just pushing every button. You're going down the control panel and pushing every button along the way.
I'm sure everything will be fine next week.
Speaking
I'm sure.
of buttons,
I'll allow it, Who. I'll allow it. Cody, we end the session as your supercomputer suddenly beeps and turns back on.
Defrag complete.
excellent.
Turns out your antivirus can actually kick out paradox spirits. Who'd have thought?
Don't tempt.
But see, session already ended, and it's Tanya tempting, not Portia.
Tanya, don't tempt them. They'll come for you.
Bring it, bitch.
Yes. Like I said, it's never, infiltrations are never that easy. Sometimes they already know you're coming, and they send out formal invitations that you can't say no to.
Yep.
Oh my god, does this mean that... I just realized how this situation can end up going.
It'll be
If they end up
fine.
if they end up stuck in Horizon, unable to leave, that means that Portia's gonna end up being the one that comes in with the cavalry.
Mm-hmm.
You don't seem to understand. You're not allowed to leave. Like, yes, you can tell me that, but try telling him that. Camera pans, here's a battleship breaching the perimeter shields.
Set phasers to explode.
As Fortunate Son blares on loudspeakers.
Oh my gosh.
Cue Ride of the Valkyries playing.
Yeah, that would be more their style, wouldn't it?
And
sure it'll
there's
be fine.
bodies around Horizon.
You just have to get to Horizon, get through the defenses of Horizon, and get through the new defenses that were just added.
Activate the magic of Horizon, then let the wall take care of it.
I'm firing my laser. Ooh.
May kill us all, but
Yeah,
Horizon will be lost again.
As you sacrifice
just-
yourselves to save the world.
just throws every single sphere that she knows into a single large unstable block that's specifically meant to be giving off as much interference as possible. Here, hold this. Anyone who's seen RVB knows what happens when somebody says, here, hold this for me.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
Firing main cannon.
I'm firing my laser. Whoa.
Damn it, now I want to watch
And everything
that scene
dies.
again. Now I really want to watch that scene again. It's the opening of season 8, if I believe.
Mhm. Do you want to hit us with the end? Zimmy zim zim zim. Zimmy boy and me bob.
No.
The end is never the end is never the end.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
The Endor.
I suppose I should.
So this area, actually, we should. Some trees.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us today for Horizon Lost World of Darkness Mage. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. You keep this channel alive. I cannot do this without you guys coming by and supporting however it is that you do so. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It is one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, as well as coming by and hanging out. And you can use our Humble Bundle partner link, or just come by and share the stream around. But for now, thank you so much for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, folks. Thanks for coming.
Meh.
Meet Marp.